Yeah, what is good? Why anime faithful? What is good? I have been seeing quite a few things that are interesting me more and more in this show. Like, for instance, a battle of magic and seeing someone who's been pretty much bragging about himself probably since the day he was born and figured out he could use magic. The mentor truly showing off, and what I feel like could have either probably gone another way, depending on the magic that was used at the time, just in my humble opinion, because when I see how things uh, end up, what if he used, something that defeats lightning, but he started charging it up the way that he did? I'm pretty sure the mentor has so much knowledge of different magic, he could have matched it, magic for magic. And that's what's so sick about, him flexing the fact that he was or is, the grand master of, magic, so much so that, or the most powerful sorcerer, excuse me, of humans, uh, especially when you have someone like this demon lord who remembers him for it, right? Like that's a big thing for a little tiny human in this world to them to have, a memory of something he has done to put himself where he's at in the mind of this, boss. That's pretty sick. So I'm glad we got to see that. Okay, my slash doesn't beat that. All right, cool. Bet. Let's see if this wins since we're using ultimates. Um, I love the fact that Pope straight up messed up so much stuff in this episode. Like he had one job and somehow he still like messed that up. So that is always something to look forward to when you have someone like Pope in the position that he was in to really protect everybody and to kind of just let everybody down in a way. But overall, it makes a hell of a lot more sense uh, why the demon, after being judged and, about to be killed off by your leader, why he played so dirty. But also, another thing that I love about the show is how aware these characters are that would sting their opponent, right? Saying something like, you used to be this, but now here you are doing some, weak tactics. Like, that is the last thing these characters who survive the most stuff want to hear. Okay, period. And Pope was hitting all the spots. I think mostly to try to have this guy wake up everybody, right? Just being too loud, and that might have been the thing, him raising his voice. But he pretty much underestimated the straight up power of this sleep. So it winds up lasting quite a bit. But to talk about something else that is shocking to me is now that this huge thing just happened, they got they gave their old villain a time to be get stronger. I mean, it was kind of obvious that he wouldn't die. Even dies like, yeah, that fool's tenacious, man. But even before that, the old man was pretty much foreshadowing like me and you keep surviving in this ugly world, and people, all the good ones, die. So it was almost like, we're gonna keep surviving, and there was no way the old man was about the mentor was about to go. That would have been pretty rough to see. But regardless, the thing that is blowing my mind is what's coming next. That's the best thing of what we should expect from real shows compared to shows nowadays that, and I'm not I'm kind of speaking to the anime studios and staffs of just doing so little to get by and just like please us with 12 episodes, and then they kind of just drop it regardless if it does good or not. um, you know Studio Madhouse dropped One Punch Man after it was the most breakout anime of all those animes that was there, And Madhouse is just like, nah, we're gonna work on other projects. Thank you. That's just how it is. And look at the story that we could have gotten from this next season done by the same studio. This feels like they're just showing you not only are they amazing, like Toei's amazing at doing their graphics nowadays compared to the One Piece on, Kids WB and just so Dragon Ball, like this is just ridiculous quality that they're putting out in even this show, not to mention they're talking about working on movies, which movies don't just start the day that we find out about them. That means they've been in the work for quite some time, and that means staff and people have taken time off to work on things or pitch ideas. So that being said, we're looking at a tournament arc coming. We're looking at so much hype stuff coming for D to pretty much grow even more than he already has, which is kind of scary. So I hope y'all are ready for that because I am. It looks like we could be getting some really, really hype stuff in the background popping off, like always, while we're working our way to take out the demon lord that's truly in the background. So, with that being said, take care. Peace. No!